Welcome to the first video in this series, The Art of Texturing, Food for Thought. I'm starting this series to share my passion for material art and to explore artistic principles that are completely software agnostic. My name is Vincent Desrosiers and I've been working in the video game industry for the past 15 years. There are plenty of fantastic tutorials and technical tips out there on how to create data or achieve specific effects. But I rarely find anything that talks about the thought process behind it, especially when it comes to materials. Are there artistic concepts that help break material down? Which art fundamentals apply to material creation? How do we make something more visually appealing or intentionally more discreet? Let's dive in. When it comes to material creation, I use a few conceptual tools to categorize things and guide my process. These ideas are subjective and their order is too, but I usually think of them like this: art direction, method, and references. Together, these form the visual brief, which is the starting point of any project. Form, color, and aging, these define what I call the core materials. Dirt and transitions, I group these under layering, to remind myself of their role in grounding elements, creating contact, and connecting surfaces. Reflectivity and micro details, these make up the material response. This is often where the lifelike quality emerges, where a material stops feeling like a static image and starts behaving like something real. Finally, exaggeration, probably the hardest to grasp. By exaggeration, I don't mean stylized. Just like in cinema, choosing what to emphasize through rhythm, grouping, contrast, and color. I plan to make a video dedicated to each of these topics. In this video, we are going to focus on the very beginning, the art direction, and the high-level concept that compose it. Small disclaimer, this video isn't meant to teach art direction, but rather to simplify and explain some key concepts and common vocabulary. Art direction is a vast, multifaceted topic. It encompasses aesthetic, asset design, color palette, contrast, photography, and so much more. It's not just about how things look, but also how they feel. Aesthetics. Aesthetics are the lens through which we create and interpret. We use color, shapes, rhythm, lighting, and even the medium itself to amplify, simplify, or tone down different elements. Saying you're aiming for a Ghibli aesthetic doesn't mean much on its own. You have to be more specific. People often discuss art in terms of being stylized or realistic, but that's an oversimplification. I prefer to think of it along a spectrum, from naive or simplified element to highly detailed and descriptive ones. Art is far richer than just two categories. Live-action movies are a great example of artistic range and diversity. The input, the real world, is the same, yet the outcomes span an astonishing range of aesthetics. By playing with lenses, camera angles, lighting, composition, color, material, as well as tone, and many other elements, filmmakers create something truly unique. The difference between a documentary on Gladiator, a serie, a feature film, or a painting can be dramatically shaped by art direction. Context play a crucial role as well. Factors like budget, tone, and the medium itself all have a significant impact on the final outcome. The medium is the tool we use to create and present our work, and it carries far more than just technical consideration. It brings its own visual language. The choice of a medium can have a huge impact on aesthetics, and therefore on art direction. Whether it's a Japanese painted background, puppet-based stop-motion movie, a comic panel, or a live-action film, just like choosing watercolor versus oil painting or pencil versus pastel, each medium comes with its own strength, limitation, and expressive possibilities. One of my mentors used to call limitation salvatrice constraints, and that's exactly what they are. You might think, I don't care, I'm just creating something in 3D with that certain vibe. But identifying the medium and the visual codes that come with it can inspire aesthetic across other media. For example, bringing a movie castle vibe to a 3D scene or video game, a stop-motion aesthetic to a TV series, printed comic features to an animated film, or a specific movie imagery to a game. Aesthetic and art direction transcend media. Genre serve as a kind of universe a story inhabits, and it plays a crucial role in art direction, especially when it comes to design. Like a type of cuisine, each genre comes with specific ingredients that give it a recognizable flavor or subgenre identity. Understanding the genre your project, scene, or material belong to unlocks a wealth of references and visual cues. The genre on its own is simply a universe, and it needs a tone to express itself. Tone is crucial in creative work, whether warm and playful, neutral like a documentary, gritty, whimsical, or anything in between. Beyond the medium and intent aesthetic, tone shapes the choices we make for color, etc. Think of it like the decision of a director of photography or a costume designer. In the end, it all comes down to one question. What do you want to say? That's the power of intention. Now, you might be wondering, what does all of this have to do with material? Well, art direction is expressed through color, shapes, level of detail, overall design, and more. It guides how we use these elements effectively. Identifying the art direction is not just eye level. In my opinion, it should apply to every mandate. On material side, I usually do it at the end of the pre-production. Here are a few examples of past production I worked on with their material pillar and that are available online. It consists in a list of important artistic leverages to keep an eye on. Those can come from aesthetic, medium, and tone. Try to do this exercise with video game you like and see what you come up with. The art direction you choose also shapes the references you select and how you interpret them, which brings us to the next topic I'm going to cover, methods and references. This wraps up the first video on art direction. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Was it too short, too long, too detailed, or not engaging enough? I will use your feedback to improve the next one. Bye.